Michelle Kennedy. Michelle, this is a fast-changing system. Where are we at now?
Yeah, you know, we thought Marco was going to be the big deal and then maybe that Laura could weaken. But right now we have a Category 1 hurricane on our hands, and we're going to continue to look at that threat of Laura continuing to bring in heavy rains. And as Category 1, she may strengthen into a Category 2 and then 3. I want to show you what's happening right now along the coast. You can see all these colors popping up. This is where we have the tropical storm warnings, the hurricane warning and watch going into effect for parts of Louisiana and eastern Texas. So that's where we're most focused on. The concern at the moment is this zone where we're expecting that landfall. So a little bit farther west than yesterday too, and you can see that warning is up until 10:45 going into Friday. So we've got a couple of days here where we may have to deal with storm surge flooding and then the aftermath of that, which is coastal flooding too, on top of the heavy rains. And you can see Laura spinning right now, moving away from the Yucatan Peninsula and away from Cuba, continuing to roll north. And as it rolls north, it's going to likely make impact and do some more damage to folks who have already just seen some heavy rains and some wind. At least it was a tropical depression and not worse, but Marco, of course, impacting these folks too. So in the last 12 hours, gusts have been off and on at 20 to 30 miles an hour. This is going to really get pretty heavy pretty quickly, we believe, as it approaches as a Category 2 tomorrow, getting closer to the coast. So it's going to push in some concerns for winds and high surf. Of course, the rip current risk starts to develop. We also have, folks who are fishermen and shrimpers out there who are going to be impacted, the oil rigs too. So this is a big storm for folks to prepare for. We've got 1.5 to 2 inches of rainfall potentially. You can see on the eastern side, but the bulk of the rain may actually fall as we get you into eastern Texas and western Louisiana. And that's where we could see some of the storms absorb some of the heavier moisture. So by the time it reaches us, as it takes that north and northeasterly turn, right now, as you can see it, winds are sustained at 75 miles an hour as of the 11 a.m. advisory. We're expecting her to continue to strengthen. And so we're going to get some winds above the 120-mile mark pretty quickly, too, as we get you into that Category 2 and then 3 storm eventually. You're seeing that turn to the north and east. And with it, it is moving in over very warm waters. We've got 87-degree temperatures out there. Your wave heights coming up to about 28 feet around the center of the storm. So you can only imagine where you already have some folks down closer to sea level. You're going to be dealing with tremendous amount of flooding there. And we're expecting, though, the storm to be scooped up and taken off to the north and east with a cold front. So it may limit how long it has a chance to dump some of that heavy tropical rain that it can, produce. We've seen these storms stall or just take their time kind of winding down. We do think it'll be a little bit faster, but for us, Saturday would be the time. In the last 24 hours, we've seen some of the heaviest rains back to the west. For us, it's going to be a concern at mountains and foothills especially, as it's going to be coming in from the west. So we'll look for any potential for flash flooding there from even 1 or 2 strong to isolated thunderstorms. And that rainfall is going to be enhanced. Keep that in mind. So really heavy rains to the west yesterday and today, although we have a slight risk of isolated severe storms to the north, most of the storms that we see should just be heavy rainmakers and could be slow movers as well. Take a look at your temperatures yesterday, mid and upper 80s. We should be able to top that again today. Your hour by hour showing you just a few isolated storms, if any, today popping up overhead. And then tomorrow, a bit more active going into Wednesday and Thursday. And beautiful shots coming in, but take a look at this from Cross Creek and Mount Airy. This was all the rain from yesterday. All right, your 7-day forecast, folks, shows us the upper 80s. We are tracking Laura as it approaches the Gulf Coast and impacts us potentially with some enhanced rainfall getting you into Saturday, but rainfall totals looking closer to a ½ an inch. Rainfall chances, though, much higher at 60%, and breezy conditions, of course, as the system passes by to the west, as likely remnants or a tropical depression still, thanks to the cold front. We'll keep you posted.